Why Chelsea plays so good? Because they have 3 central defender closers, the 2 holding midfielders, rotating move closers, the pockets closers. They have a structure of 5 and 2 players so close, and the distances are so close, and at the same time they are so wide with the wing backs. They are so deep with the Werner Muckers in behind. That's why you cannot be close, because they push you here, and a lot of good players in the middle.
Why Chelsea are so good? Pep Guardiola explained. Wide, width, depth. How Chelsea managed to dominate Pep Guardiola's Manchester City under Thomas Tuchel. So we took away everything that made us, won us the Champions League, and all of a sudden we have to play a completely different kind of football, because the manager want to show people that he's a genius, and everything that made Chelsea successful is useless at the moment, and I have to create a different brand of football so people can say, I am the man, I am Mr. Chelsea. Listen, Pep Guardiola already earned the right to do what he's doing. Maresca needs to earn it, need to work hard and be humble. Cesar Azpilicueta, remember him? Our former captain playing for Atletico Madrid. By the time of recording, I just saw that volley. Oh my goodness, what a goal. So it's always good to see the captain scoring goals. So I wanted just to start this video by, some good news about our former captain. Good luck to him. He plays in the same team as Conor Gallagher. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below, my friends. Take 1 second only to click that like button. It won't cost you anything. It's gonna take you just 1 second. Let's go to some random topics. What Enzo Maresca can learn from Strasbourg, and some other topics as we go. Happy birthday, N'Golo Kante. Wow, what a player, man. He's in the team of 100, Chelsea are 100 years old, and in that team, the fans voted N'Golo Kante, Frank Lampard, and Claude Makelele in the midfield. But guess what? What they have in common in that team is all of them can't play inverted. They can't invert, they can't play 1,000 positions, but they are absolutely legend that really made this team the way it is. That's why I tell you people, there is no only one way of playing football. There is no only Maresca ball. There are so many ways of playing football and winning trophies. The way Ancelotti used to do at Chelsea, Jose Mourinho, or Thomas Tuchel, Roberto Di Matteo, they won titles without playing one-dimensional tiki-taka, playing from the back thing. Remember this tweet from Manchester City a few years ago when we beat them in the Champions League final? No chance at the break and little chances so far this half. Kante has been everywhere all game. If we can bypass him, we might be in the business. He was a wall. You can't do anything. And wow, he was like possessed in the final of the Champions League. 34 years old today, still very young, still can play until 40, in my humble opinion. 2 Premier League won, 1 FA Cup, 1 Champions League, 1 UEFA Super Cup, 1 Club World Cup, 1 Europa League, 1 World Cup, and if we go to other individual awards like the PFA Player of the Season and many other awards that he won in France and in Germany, in France and in England. He never played in Germany. What are you smoking, brother? So yeah, wow, what a bowler, huh? What a bowler N'Golo Kante was at Chelsea, and still cooking in Saudi, still being called in the national team. That tells you the level. So the team of 120, I think many old generation will say, no, it's not fair. it's a recency bias, which is you remember more what happened recently than before. We had a lot of bowlers in the past, but the people has spoken, so you have just to accept it and move on. But you can include so many other bowlers from the 80s, from the 70s, from the 50s in this team. But it's all good. It's all good. You're not gonna praise every single person. Now let's move on and talk about Strasbourg and what Maresca can learn from them. Remember, at the beginning of the season, they were awful. It was like protest after protest after protest from the fans in Strasbourg. And then the manager understood that he can't force a certain way of play for these young players. He switched the system. He gave more freedom to the players to make decisions instead of being robotic and playing just like robot. You have to pass the ball to a certain player. If you don't do it, I'm gonna take you off, kind of. Petrovic started playing long ball. He can play short when he's not under pressure, and Petrovic been amazing, probably the best goalkeeper in the French league. Forget about the narrative bandwagon. Oh, it's a farmers league, it's Strasbourg, blah blah blah. Yeah, the French league is where all the big stars that we have all over the world are coming from. So before you talk nonsense, you need to know the definition of the Farmers League and what do you mean by that. Did you just copy paste because some big account been talking about it? Have you ever thought about what that even means? A very physical, technical, amazing league here. Many teams from that league can absolutely destroy Chelsea. So use a little bit of intelligence before copying and pasting words that you don't even understand, right? So in the beginning of the season, they were awful. The manager changed everything. They are fifth. It's incredible comeback because the change of the system, he never played anybody out of position. Everybody is enjoying football. You can see when Chelsea players are on the pitch, you can tell exactly they don't even enjoy to play. The body language is not there. They don't smile. They don't do anything because they hate the damn system. So Strasbourg are fifth, on the table, and only 1 point away from the Champions League place. 1 point, and they are winning almost every single game at the moment. So if they qualify for the Champions League and Chelsea also qualify for the Champions League, we're going to have to find a loophole to play the both teams. They have to pose the ownership and give it to a trust. That is a way of I don't know, loophole. You can call it whatever you want, but Red Bull Group already found a way of playing all their teams in the Champions League. They have Salzburg, they have also Leipzig. PSG also owns some other teams. Manchester City own other teams, so they always find a loophole. So if Chelsea qualify for the Champions League, Strasbourg also qualify for the Champions League, they're gonna use the same loophole, and we could be playing against them in the Champions League. Okay, in the last few results, okay, Strasbourg in the last 7 games, 2-0 win against Montpellier, 2-0 win against Lens, 0-0 draw against Brest, 1-0 win against Auxerre, 1-0 win against Nantes, 2-1 win against Toulouse, and the last game that they played against Lyon, yeah, the almighty Lyon, 4-2. Still a very young team, but they are really destroying everybody there because of this manager, because of how flexible they are, and he's using common sense. Reminds me of Mr. Kante when he started 4 at the back at Chelsea. It didn't work out, and he changed to the system that he understands and the system that players love to play. and Chelsea were unstoppable, went to win the league that year. This is what I'm asking from Enzo Maresca, not to be too stubborn, but also be very flexible. So if I continue giving you the result or the statistics from individuals here, we're not gonna finish recording this video, but you can tell Andrew Santos speaking a perfect French now. I'm sure he's speaking a better French than me. And captain of that team, scoring pretty much in every game, absolutely need to be in the Chelsea first team next season, which is going to cause a lot of issues, because who is going to leave? Because we can't keep like 10 midfielders: Ogo Chuku, Lavia, Caicedo, Enzo, you know, Andrew Santos. You can go on and on. Petrovic also is having an amazing season. For me, the best goalkeeper in the French league this season, but he's not going to be allowed to play the same kind of football at Chelsea Football Club because of Maresca. If you pass long, you are out of the team. If you do this, if you don't play, you don't pass the ball to somebody who is under pressure, I'm going to take you off. All that. So freedom is very important for players. I am sick and tired of this system and people defending the manager because big accounts are defending him and blaming only the sporting directors. Yeah, I blame the sporting directors too. I blame the owners for not bringing, you know, older players and people who can help us more with more experience. But at the end of the day, who is choosing Robert Sanchez in goal? It's him. Who is playing in Nkunku, Reece James, everybody, Dewsbury Hall, all of them out of position, is Maresca. So with the team that we have Tosin, who is almost like 28 years old. Nkunku is 26 years old. Everybody in that team, all of them, we have also a lot of experience. So we can't hide behind the team being young and the sporting directors let the manager down, blah, blah, blah. We have also to tell the truth with the team that we have in a simple structure, 4-3-3, simple, use the wingers as wingers, use the fullbacks as fullbacks. We can beat every single team in the league. No doubt about it. You don't have to complicate all the time, inverting, switching people positions. Go back to the basics. Anyways, Kepa Abragadabra, looks like Bournemouth are happy with him and he's happy to stay at Strasbourg, which is going to Strasbourg. Bournemouth, which is going to be a very good situation for Chelsea. Sell him. I don't know how much Chelsea are going to ask, but I'm sick and tired of having like 9 goalkeepers in our book. It's time to start getting rid of some of them. Matisse Amogu and Kendry Paez are going to Strasbourg, according to L'Equipe. So we're not going to see Kendry Paez. He needs to go to France, play there. And in the other way, we're going to have Andrew Santos back at Chelsea. It makes sense, though. Kendry Paez is a number 10. I don't want to push him from the wing position or whatever. I want him to play from his natural position. But there, you have even Enzo Fernandez, who is playing number 10. You have also Estevao Willian, and you have many other, you know, Cole Palmer, who can play from there. Anyways, my people, yesterday was some kind of award in Brazil where Neymar Jr. was there, and also our star boy, Mr. Estevao Willian. And Neymar said that he's a crack. A crack doesn't mean crack addict or something. It's a word that means in French, you know, the gem. So Neymar recognized this boy that he's gonna be one of the best in the world. So Chelsea need to put him in conditions to get the best out of him and not push him from left wing or play him in the 6th position and start pointing fingers on him. I think we already destroyed or ruined so many careers, young players' careers. If you look at the way Diego Moreira is performing right now in the French league, you are like, wow, how Chelsea did get rid of this guy. You look at everybody that leaves Chelsea and goes somewhere else, they always perform very well. But at Chelsea, we always try to point fingers on players instead of looking at the structure and telling the truth.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
and turn on your notification.
For more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.
What are you waiting for?
Subscribe now.
Perfect.
You?